AI generates sexualized deepfakes, or fake nudes of real people, and they pose a growing problem online. Victims often feel powerless, and most of them are women and children. How can they protect themselves, and who's looking out for them? Sophie Parrish was stunned when fake nudes of her surfaced online in 2022.
When you see those images, they look so realistic that the panic goes through your head as to, like, will people believe it's not me? What will people think of me? No, it wasn't me, but it is damn sure looked like it was me.
Sophie's brother-in-law created the deepfakes, and he shared the images on several websites.
He had uploaded headshots from like family weddings or photos that I'd put on like my social media in my head, but sort of like a completely naked body. Men would then comment what they would like to do to me. Just very like degrading comments. Just not very nice individuals that are clearly on these sites.
Sophie says she went to the police right away in Liverpool, England, near where she lives. But back then, creating pornographic deepfake images was not yet illegal in Britain. And platform operators did nothing to help either.
My response back that I got was something along the lines of, it's not a real person, it is a fantasy. Therefore, we have no obligation to take it down. It's neither you nor the other person.
Until recently, hardly anyone faced legal consequences for creating deepfakes in Britain, even though the number of fake photos and videos online has increased rapidly in the last few years.
98% of them, according to a study, are directed at women, and of those deepfakes, a majority, like more than some studies say 90%, are pornographic in nature. So deepfakes as a tool it's not made for humor. It's not made for satire. A lot of people think that's what people use deepfakes for. Actually, the primary use of it is to terrorize women and girls.
Thankfully, British Parliament has passed stricter deepfake laws. Anyone who creates or distributes them now faces years in prison. And similar to the EU, the British government is asking regulatory authorities to check whether website operators and app makers are doing enough to stop deepfakes. Among them, social media platform X.
Individuals are committing a criminal offence if they create or seek to create such content, including on X. And anyone who does this should expect to face the full extent of the law. But the responsibilities do not just lie with individuals for their own behaviour. The platforms that host such material must be held accountable, including X.
If someone was walking down the street and a man came and took off the clothes of a child or of a woman, that person would face very severe consequences, all the way from whoever is looking would step in to say something. There might be police involved, and they most likely would face some sort of fine or jail time. That just does not happen online. We've normalized just because it's happening through a technology platform, but the harm is just as real.
Hera Hussein's organization supports victims targeted by deepfakes, whose lives have been shaken to the core. It took Sophie several years to overcome her shame. Her brother-in-law is now behind bars, because authorities also found child pornography in his possession. Sophie also wants tech companies to create stricter regulations.
We need to stop it where it's being created, which falls with tech companies. That's where we need to push now. It needs to be illegal for them to create these nudifying apps, or the ability for an AI image to be generated where they are taking clothes off people.
X and other platforms now use AI to remove deepfake pornography. But so far, there's only partial success. Sophie fears that her deepfakes are still circulating on the internet. After all, it's impossible to know how many people downloaded and shared them in different chat rooms.